Hi all, welcome to my channel. I'm Mark, this is Mark's Mods, and today is my favourite day of the week. It's Friday, so that means only one thing. It's Back to the Future Fridays, everybody. And here we have issue 5 of Build the Back to the Future DeLorean. And we're going to be starting today on working on the left suspension. So we've got quite a bit we're going to do in this issue. So I really want to get started on this. So let's get modelling. Right, let's get started. So, like I said, we're going to be working on the left suspension today. And the first bits we need is this bit here and this bit here. Now, these are metal, which is really nice. But what we need to do, first of all, is we need to slot that into there. And then we need to secure it down from either side with some AM screws. So let's get some AM screws ready. On the screwdriver. Line up the hole if you can and get the first one in. Now I'm just going to get this, oh, that slipped out, so I'm just about to say I'm going to get this started, and then what I'll do is I'll bob one up in the other side and then I'll come back and retighten. I always sometimes find it easier to do it that way, so keeps jumping out of place when trying to put it in, but we'll get there. Right, I've got that on top of it. So I'm just putting that down a little bit. Then I'll get the other AM screw. These are actually the first metal screws we've had in the DeLorean. They've all been plastic screws so far. Plastic as in mean the screws were going into plastic. So I'm going to screw that one down fully. It really is a bit of a tough fit, but it will go down. And then I come round. I'm just going to back that off and then just screw that one in place. Okay, and that's what that looks like, and it is designed to go up and down, so don't worry about that. Okay, the next bit we need is this bit here. And that's going to be going through the hole there, and then we're to screw it down with some BM screws. We need 2 of them. We've actually been given quite a lot of screws in this issue. We've got AMs, BMs, CMs, DMs, EMs, APs and DPs. So yeah. So let's get this lined up. I believe that's more or less lined up. I'll screw that in, and I'm just going to go in at the other side. And that is now screwed into position. Right, so the next bit we need the spring, or the shock absorber. And we need to more or less just push that down and put it into place. Okay, so that's now in place. Now I'm going to have to keep that compressed, because the next thing it's asking us to do is put an EM screw in it. So these are the EM screws. If you notice, they've got like a washer top on them. Try and line that up and compress it to get the screw in. Okay, that screw is now in place. So the next bit we need to bring across is this bit here. And it doesn't actually say what the parts are, they're just naming the labels really. But this needs to be screwed in with some CM screws. So we'll get a CM screw on the screwdriver. And this is just basically going to go in here. Just like that. It's actually nice this week to be doing quite a bit of more work, because all the builds I've had this week have been rather easy. So try and get that CM screw in. Try and line it up if possible. Okay, that's lined up on that side. And we just need to do the other side. And that's now going in. But it is a little bit tough, but it's in. Actually, I'm not happy with that tightness. So I'll just retighten that. Okay, sorry about that. I had to stop recording because somebody was at the door. So yeah, so what we need to do next is we've got this part here. Now, looking at it, it's not very, explains much, but it's going to need to go onto the car like that, I do believe. Let's just make sure. Yeah, yes, it is. And that needs to be screwed in with some DM screws. So we'll get 2 of them. And we'll start with the bottom. So I'm just going to put the screw in the hole. First of all. Then I'm going to line this bit up. Then I'm going to screw it on. And that's the best way to do this. So screw it all the way down. Still got a bit more to go. Okay, maybe a couple more turns if I can. There we go. And that's now on. And then I need to put the top on. And I can hear a crying cat in the background because he's got stuck somewhere. Or he's gone into a room and the door's been closed, and yeah. Is that going in? No, that's not going in. So what I'll do is I'll do what I did before and have the screw in, line up the hole. That's now in place. Oh, that screwdriver's come out. That screw. Right, so screws in on the hole. I'm not going to compress it down. And that's now screwing into place. I must admit, these metal screws are tough to get in place, so I'm just wondering whether a dab of 3-in-1 oil might work, but we'll see the best we can do. Alright, there's quite a lot of force on that one, but that's now in place. So the next bit we need is these 2 bits here. We've got an absolute tiny spring. We need to put the spring on this part here, just like so. Next we need to bring across this part, which is the brake disc, and it wants us to screw it in with a DP screw. So DP screw at the ready. So bob that on. No, it's come out. I think this is probably the most challenging issue so far for the car. Okay, so I've got that there. Well, the other part on. This really doesn't want to go on, but we'll get there. Right. Right, okay. So you can push it through the hole. Right, that doesn't help though when your screwdriver comes off the screw. Okay, let's try again. Just not having it at all. Right, I've got it on the hole and I've got the screw started. So that's now on. I just want to tighten that screw up because it was spinning a little bit. Oh. Ah, damn, the springs come off the other end. Right, I'll get it back on. Yeah, that's back on. Okay, that took a little bit of time. So I'm just going to turn the magazine page. So the next part we need is this is the caliper for it, and we need to put that into position. So that's in position, and then we screw it in with an AP screw. So yeah, I could safely say this has been the most challenging of the build so far. Right, so we've done that now. Next we need to bring this back across and we need to attach it. So I'm just looking how this goes on. Right, okay, so let's have a look. Just working that one out. Okay, just went a little bit off off recording then because I was just trying to work this one out. But basically, we need to get this bit here onto here, and then we can screw it in down there, and that's going to be done with a DM screw. What I am going to do, because these metal screws have been a little bit of a nightmare to get in, I am going to try a little bit of 3-in-1 oil. So I've just got some out, and I just dab the screw in it while it's on the screwdriver. So not a lot. Oh. I really am having difficulties today with this. I don't know why. Oh, that 3-in-1 oil's made it a lot better to get in. So that's now screwed into place, and that is actually the stage complete, which is a lovely feature of this. I might just tighten that screw up a little bit more. Okay, that's fully tightened. The lovely feature on this car is that. So you can have the car in its flying mode, which is absolutely superb. I really like that detail. So yeah, that's it for today's build. Issue 5 of the DeLorean. Very challenging, but very satisfying, I would say. Okay, well that's it for Friday's DeLorean video, guys. Thanks for tuning in and watching. Next week we'll be doing issue 6 next Friday, and I do have that here in the bear cave with me, so I don't have to worry about deliveries on that one. But that was issue 5. Tell you now, that was a very challenging issue with it all, but I do like a challenging issue, because it wouldn't be right if we didn't. So if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit that notification bell, and you'll be notified of any future videos. But guys, stay safe and bye for now. I'd just like to give a shout out to all my patrons that help and support the channel. Please check out their channels on YouTube as well, and thank you very much for watching.